Hey there, I'm meteorologist Mackenzie Bart, and just when we thought we were done with the snow, we have another system that's going to move in this weekend, and those snow chances have greatly increased from the last time that we got to talk yesterday. So want to break down that next round of snow. You'll still have some time to get out and about if you needed to run a few errands this weekend, but right now it looks like Saturday, first half of the day, best day to do that because traveling is going to be a little bit hazardous beyond that. So we'll jump into where and when we'll see that snow move in. So for the rest of your night, we will continue to see this one lake band continue to fizzle off, especially as we get closer towards 10, 11 o'clock tonight. That's why there is this winter weather advisory. That's just in place for folks in Ashtabula who have been dealing with the snow for a good while throughout the evening. Thankfully, a lot of that has lightened up as this has shifted a little bit more to the north, but can't rule out a few more of those flakes as we continue throughout the next few hours, getting closer towards that 10 o'clock time frame. Now, in terms of the radar, still seeing a few snow showers closer towards North Madison, Ashtabula in this little bit of a break, Conneaut, especially the closer you are to the lakeshore, seeing a little bit of that snowfall. Menor, maybe a snowflake here or there, but again, we're seeing this ribbon continue to drift off to the north a bit, which we really want to see. I want to show you this lake band because I don't know if you've seen the pictures or not, but folks up near Buffalo really dealing with a lot of snow. Right now, this lake band is sitting a little bit south of Buffalo, the city itself. But if you have seen pictures of the stadium, they've been dealing with snow pretty much all day long. There's a chance that this band will move a little bit more to the north. So unfortunately, they've already seen feet and feet of snow, and they are expecting more. We have Jeff on here. He says, what, November? No way. I feel like we've been pretty good so far this November in terms of our snowfall. We started off in the 60s and 70s, so yeah, you're right. It is that time of year, but still want to get people prepared for that. Tonight, it's going to be all about the temperatures because we're going to see some of that snow start to fade away, but temperatures will fall back into the teens. So getting into a very cold pattern as we head into the weekend. But with that breeze, it'll feel about 5 to 10 degrees colder, so it could feel like the single digits waking up early tomorrow morning. Hugo says, I don't like the snow. I don't mind it, but I don't know about, feet and feet of snow. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. Tomorrow, most of the day will be generally quiet, but temperature-wise, it'll still be cold. And again, with gusts at 30 miles per hour, could reduce visibility when we see some of those snow showers move in and also make the temperatures feel colder. Before we get to the snow, quickly want to keep on these temperatures because we're going to fall back into the teens, 20s for some, but you could see that purple color you're seeing. That is the feels like temperature. So it is going to feel like the single digits tomorrow morning for a lot of folks. If you're typically a runner and like to get that runner walking in the morning, maybe tomorrow is the day to pass or just wait until the afternoon until it warms up a little bit. Even though we're not going to warm up much, highs will get into the mid to upper 30s, but still going to feel like the teens in a lot of locations throughout the day. All right, here's your hour-by-hour outlook. So we'll continue to see that one band fizzle out as we head closer towards 11 o'clock at night, and then quiet overnight into early tomorrow morning. Actually, could get a few breaks of sunshine out during the second half of the day, so any snowfall that you saw today might melt away with some of that sunshine. But here's what happens 7, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. We'll see this band move in, bringing a quick dusting to about an inch of snowfall across the region. It'll be like today, very scattered across the area, but if you did have any plans to travel tomorrow night, could reduce visibilities with the breezy conditions. And then throughout the night on Saturday into early Sunday, we see this become a lake event. So you can tell that this will really set up shop in Lake, Ashtabula County, Geauga County, and even parts of Cuyahoga County as well. That'll move out by Sunday night, but because if we get one of those steady bands really just sitting there, it could really allow for a good amount of snowfall. So here is the moment that y'all have been waiting for, snowfall totals. This will be Saturday night into Sunday. Right now we're looking 6 to 8 inches of snow in parts of Ashtabula and most of Lake County. Again, the closer you are to 90, the best chance seeing some of that heavier snowfall. And depending on where we get that band to set up, we could see some places 8, 9, or even 10 inches of snow throughout the period, so Saturday night into Sunday. Janet says, time to bring in the woods. I would say so. Get that heat going. Coming home Sunday afternoon. Where are you coming from? If you let me know, I can help you out a little bit better. But I will say that hopefully they have all the trucks out there by Sunday afternoon. The roads may be a little bit better, although I'd say by lunchtime we'll probably still be dealing with some snow falling. Okay, so as we get closer, so these numbers may move, sorry, but I just want to zoom in on some areas where you can see some towns. As we get into some parts of Cuyahoga County, you can see some places 1 to 3 inches of snow. Let me fix this graphic. Here we go. That is looking better. So as we get into parts of Cuyahoga County, we could see 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. That'll be places near Tremont, even Brooklyn Heights, probably an inch of snow. As we head closer towards Shaker Heights, Cleveland Heights, so getting on the east side, Mayfield Heights, going to be closer to 2 to 3 inches of snowfall. And then Willoughby stretching up through Geneva. Even places like Paynesville, North Madison, you're going to be in that 6 inches of snow possible, because we are expecting that to really line up. That'll be through parts of Conneaut, even Ashtabula, Geneva on the Lake, Madison. We're going to see another tight gradient drop off. So as you head south in Ashtabula County, Jefferson, even down through Orwell, you'll probably get a steady drop off of 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. Middlefield's going to be in that 3 to 6 inches as well. And the farther south you go, the quieter it'll be. Folks in Youngstown, Canton, and even Akron, maybe a dusting, an inch at most if you're lucky, but not really expecting much for you. So that is our latest on the snowfall totals, again, late Saturday into early Sunday. We'll have some time for some melting, though, as we head into the week. So that is good news. Saturday night into Sunday is when that will set up shop, and then temperatures will fall back into the 30s throughout the weekend. Mornings in the teens and 20s. Look at that, several 40s as we head into this upcoming week. Some sunshine to help. And Thanksgiving so far, if you're traveling or planning on being here, temperature-wise, looking pretty fantastic for this time of year, with highs in the upper 40s, and we'll have quiet conditions as well before that next system moves in. Mark, I'd say probably 1 to 2 inches of snowfall for you. Thank you, Pete. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Chelsea, yeah, Lorraine, barely going to see anything. You may see a few snowflakes like you did today, quick dusting, but that's about to be it. Oh, thanks, Norma, for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for everyone for being on here. We're going to be back on again at 10 o'clock tonight. We'll take another look at those snowfall totals, any adjustments we need to do, as we'll get some new information in as well. But before we leave, I'll leave you kind of with the latest look at that snowfall total, so you can kind of point out your county and get a good eyeball on that. Again, I'll show this again in more detail as we continue throughout the newscast at 10, and then also you can find that latest information at fox8.com underneath the forecast discussion. We're always updating that. Have a good night, everybody.